Hello, pro gamers, and welcome to Channel Nova. Today, I'm going to be bringing you my review with air quotations of the Rainbow Six Siege beta. I'm going to be freeballing this because I couldn't be bothered to write down a list of things. So, yeah. But I think I can talk for about 10 minutes. We should be good. So, what you're seeing here is the one of the basic game modes. This is either well, I actually don't know what the actual name of the game mode is. What a scrub, I know. But we're playing the one of the basic game modes, kind of like Search and Destroy. But this is okay. Yeah, there's 2 bombs in this game mode, or yeah, there's 2. And then in the other one, there's 1 like hazard container that the attacking team needs to secure the room. This one, there's 2 bombs, and they're both armed, and the attacking team is trying to defuse it, and they have like the diffuser, which would be the equivalent to the bomb in Call of Duty for Search and Destroy. So the defender's goal is to defend, put up reinforced walls, and barricade some doors, and make sure that the enemy doesn't get in there and make their time more difficult. You get jammers. Some classes get jammers. There's barbed wire. There's the a little deployable shield that you can get for some of them. The class I was using had toxic gas grenades. So you deploy those, and if anybody walks into them besides you, so see they have like a thermite class which is able to destroy like walls very easily. But my class is like toxic gas, and it's just like a fart cloud. And if anybody besides me, or if you don't have a gas mask, if you walk into it, you take damage. Friendly fire is a big thing in this game, so you gotta watch out for that. So yeah, I'm gonna stop talking about like the game, so I can get into my review, and then I'll talk about the game, how it's like played and stuff after. So some good things that I can think of here. This game, the gameplay itself is amazing when it wants to work. Now, I'm giving this game a bunch of benefit of the doubt points, if that's a thing, because it's a beta, and it better be fixed for the full game, which I will be getting December 1st. This is an amazing game, but the beta would very shady, but I'll get more into that. But yeah, the gameplay when it works is amazing. You can destroy almost anything. It's like I never played Battlefield Bad Company 2, but I heard that like it was exactly like that. You destroy like anything. This is like that, but like even more intricate than that. So yeah, other good things. Every class is usable or has a use. The gas class, you can, good for like choking points. You can catch people off guard. Another defensive class is the mute, which sets up radio jammers, so the enemy team can't use beacons, or can't use their remote controlled little RC things to like spy on you in the beginning, in the prep phase, which you will see because we're attacking now. Yeah, every class is got its own thing. Riot shields are overpowered, and I'm just gonna go right into the bad section. Riot shields are way too overpowered, and they need to be nerfed because they cover your whole body pretty much, and you put your pistol, your sidearm out the side of the riot shield. So pretty much the only thing that's vulnerable is your arm, and unless they're behind you, you're not gonna die. It's not gonna happen. This game's got pretty good lag comp, so you can turn if the enemy's trying to walk around you, you're gonna be able to turn, so that way you're not gonna get killed as easy. But you can get killed incredibly quick. It takes one shot to the head with like any gun, you're dead, and then like 4 or 5 shots max with like any other gun to any other part of the body. There's no health regen, which I like for this kind of game anyway. If it was Call of Duty, I'd be a little upset. Um, Team killing is on, which is good for this game, like I said. So these are reinforced walls. I'm using the thermite class, and I think now I was seeing if I could put that up there, but you can't if it's an electrified wall. So every class has got its own pluses and minuses, and like they got their own checks too. Like each class has its own check. Um, yeah. So this game is just they put it together very well. So another bad thing that I wasn't gonna really bring up, but I noticed when I was like editing the actual gameplay footage for you guys, is that the loading times in this game are awful. Like when you're after you finish selecting your character, you're waiting and you've selected which place you want to spawn in at. And you're waiting for because this pre-spawn timer for everything is like 40 seconds. So you're waiting for like 40 seconds until everybody picks their class. And there's not really a countdown timer. I don't think it should be that long. You should have like 20 seconds max to pick your class and where you want to spawn. Because you're already going to have your loadouts selected and everything. That's not going to really change that much. So you should have 20 seconds, shouldn't be 40. And when the game, in between games, if it loads, which I'll get more into that. In between games, it takes forever between like loading the game, and you're not really able to do anything. You're just watching like the blank Rainbow Six screen. But yeah, I've edited out like 2 to 3 minutes of loading times just in this video. So in between like when I pick everything, but yeah. So that's another down. They could probably fix that. There's ways to fix loading times. But the thing that sells me, at least some guy, one of the guys, a guy I know, I showed me a gameplay trailer, an E3 gameplay trailer of this game, and the part that got me, that I'm like, I'm buying this, is when you can blow holes in the ceiling. You can't blow holes in like every ceiling, but you can, if it's made out of like thin boards, you can. The thermite class can actually blow like partially through the floor so you can see what's underneath. And if it's just out of cheap plywood, you can just blow a hole straight through the floor, jump down, as you probably saw me do in the previous round. So that was pretty legit. My buddy Joel here, he is a beast at this game, so he was pretty much carrying the team. He's gonna wind up finishing 6-0. I think I go like 3-1. But yeah. So the getting into like the really bad things here is this game would always like, no, I wouldn't say lag out, but it wouldn't hard freeze, it like soft freeze. Like you couldn't do anything, and it wouldn't start unless like everybody left and you were like the only person in the lobby. Then the game would start and you'd win, obviously, but you wouldn't get any XP for it. So it would be kind of crappy in that aspect. But definitely needs to get fixed. But like I said, it's a beta. Taking out everything, taking out like all the bad bits and all the if I'm focusing solely on the gameplay and like the game mechanics and everything, minus the riot shields. Well, I guess I have to include the riot shields since they're in the game. Out of 10 points, I'm gonna give like gameplay and like that kind of stuff, like how the game flows and everything, minus like loading times and glitches and stuff. Probably give it like a 7.5 to an 8, just because riot shields are overpowered, but that'll probably get nerfed since everybody's complaining about it. I would use them too, just because they're overpowered. But then I used the thermite class, and I was like, this is amazing, so I stopped using riot shields. So, yeah, you gotta pick and choose what class you want. I'm like I said, I'm gonna get the game. If nothing else changes in this, then I'd be upset, but I think that they are gonna do a really good job, just because when you load up the game, it says, hey, if there's any problems, go to our subreddit. We're listening to everything. So I think they're really trying to put everything into this game. And Ubisoft is kind of in the crapper right now in terms of like, if they don't make a good game, then they're not gonna do too well, because the last Assassin's Creed was trashy. Unity was awful. This isn't an Assassin's Creed video. This is a Rainbow Six Siege video. So yeah, with that, that's everything. I don't have anything else. Get this game. If anything else you take away, get this game. This is gonna be awesome. Remember to like, comment, subscribe. Have a nice day. Keep pro gaming. Bye.